All right, that seems much better. Hello. Today we are walking 90-year-old widower through the process of making arrangements for his wife. His name is going to be Jack. Hers is going to be Jill, the decedent sister. Is it the decedent sister or is it his sister? Jack's sister will be Nancy. So we got Nancy, Jack, and Jill. Okay. So I'm speaking to Jack. Jack is the 90-year-old widower. Okay. So, as an intro, Jack, it's very nice to meet you. Thank you for meeting me early this morning. I understand that kind of wanting to get in here and make arrangements was part of what you said during the or I'm sorry, not during the arrangement, during the removal when I first met you last night. And that's absolutely fine. So, no, I appreciate you coming and meeting me earlier this morning. So, no, thank you. I, again, want to express my sincere condolences to you. I really wish that we were meeting under any other circumstances. I understand Jill was a part of your life for a good 60 years. And that's, yeah, no, that's a hell of a long time, man. That's, having somebody in your life like that is honestly, it becomes so fundamental to what you know at a certain point. Your loves, I apologize, your life becomes so ingrained to each other that almost inseparability is really kind of what it gets to at a certain point. So, Jack, I'm sorry, I can't imagine what you're going through. I know at a certain point I will have to imagine it because I have a beautiful wife of my own back at home. But it's just something that is hard to wrap your head around at this current moment, and I'm really sorry, Jack. So, kind of what we're meeting here to do today is to arrange how exactly you would want to honor Jill's life. And you expressed to me yesterday that we had handled the death of your sister, Miss Nancy, and I do remember that, and I did meet you at that time. I remember seeing you and Jill at the funeral. She was a lovely lady. Again, both of them were. But you did express that you want something similar to that, and Jill did say something at the time of the funeral that she thought that the casket was very nice, so I just wanted to make sure that I let you know that I did pull Nancy's file yesterday and just get some of that basic information down, just so I kind of have a frame of reference here. We'll kind of talk about arrangement services and whatnot, but the kind of basics of what you're looking at is going to be a full traditional funeral service. As we discussed yesterday, the embalming process is already taking place with Miss Jill, so she's looking good. We eventually will talk about kind of getting some clothes together to bring those in and get her dressed in kind of what you think would be appropriate and something that would be comfortable, because I'm kind of always like people are putting like I always tell people, don't put me in a full suit. Like, just do not put me in a full suit. Don't bury me in socks. Like, let me go comfortably. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about what Jill was kind of looking for. So yeah, we're gonna kind of cut. Our next thing is talking about the casket, and I'll talk about a little bit of the arrangements. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and re-engage. So Jack, we've kind of established where and when the services for Miss Jill are going to take place, and they're going to take place very much in the style that your sister Nancy kind of had her services in just the full traditional funeral sense. One thing I did want to speak to you about the barnwood casket that Nancy had selected. Is that, do you want a one-to-one? Are you wanting to do the same casket, or are you wanting to look at something different? Same casket, okay. So with that, I do need to inform you, just kind of due to inflation, just kind of due to we both live in the same economy, due to how the world is right now, that casket has gotten just a little bit more expensive. It is just about another $200 on top of what you paid, and I've got those figures right here for you whenever you're ready to go over those. So I just wanted to give you a heads up as far as that goes. I know with you money probably isn't an issue, but I just want to mention it. So yeah. From there, we will discuss the services Yeah, Jack kind of wants what pastor they are going to be using if she was part of the church, and we are going to kind of wrap it up with this very sad old man who just lost his wife. So, Jack, I wanted to thank you for coming in today. Again, I apologize that we had to meet in this manner. I understand this is really kind of a fundamentally life-changing event for you, and I want to help you in this, I don't want to call it a process, but during this time, as much as possible. So you have my phone number, so day or night, please reach out to me if you have any questions whatsoever. If you have any concerns about anything, do not hesitate to call. I will be at your beck and call until we have successfully put your wife, Jill, into a peaceful state of burial. So yeah, Jack, please don't hesitate to reach out, ask. And again, I want to thank you for coming in today. All right, have a good one, Jack.